Guy at 101. Some pretty sad news here, aside from the fucktardery that the orange narcissist in chief is pulling on the rest of the world with his bloody invasion of Venezuela. Man's desperate to start World War III and fucking kill us all out, I think. You know, what can you do sitting in a little town in country Victoria? I know what I'd like to do. I know what the world will do too. The world will have its obituary one day, and it will be the biggest fucking party people have ever seen. But hopefully that day comes soon. But anyway, sad news from East Africa, Amboseli National Park. Craig, one of the few, well, only a couple of dozen, I guess, left him in East Africa, in Kenya and Tanzania now. One of the remaining super Tuskers, which is an elephant with tusks, basically that weigh over 100 pounds each side. That's 40 kilos, and it's something they have to carry around all day, every day. Anyway, he was 54, which isn't old for an elephant, really. They can live up to upwards of 80, 90 years, and they probably used to. The one upshot of Craig's passing was that he died of natural causes. He didn't succumb to a wire snare that had been set by a poacher, or to the crack of AK-47 fires as poachers riddled his body with bullets, because he was looked after by the Amboseli National Park Trust, which is a sad indictment on today's world, that animals like these need to be basically protected at gunpoint, or they need to be protected from being poached at gunpoint, but that's the world we live in. There's not many things that more majestic than watching an old bull elephant just ramble across the savannah. Not a care in the world. One of nature's most beautiful adaptations. These guys need to be protected. They say there's 27 or 8 left in Kenya. There's about 50 something in South Africa, and they'll be mostly in I guess Kruger National Park and some of the private game reserve, well, not game reserves, some of the private reserves. We can't just let these guys be killed and cut up for, they don't make ivory piano keys anymore. They used to. Or an umbrella stand to put your umbrellas in, made out of the foot of an elephant. It's disgusting. There's no need for it. We need to look after these guys and make sure that they're around. And part of the problem is the super Tusker genes, or the genes that allow these guys to grow such huge tusks. They're basically dying out. The genes are dying out, and they're being replaced, as nature does, by genes which will go more towards ensuring the survival of elephants by making them grow smaller tusks. Because if they grow smaller tusks, they are comparatively safer from poaching than the old super tuskers. And I mean, that's what nature's all about. But it is such a shame to think that these guys, 300 years ago, there would have been tens of thousands of elephants like this roaming around all over, southern and Central Africa. There would have been tens of thousands of them, and we've brought them almost to extinction in less than 300 years. It's not a good look for a species who supposedly likes to think of themselves as caring for the environment, caring for the natural world. It's just not on. We need to do better.